Hello Leos, how you doing? Welcome to your energy tarot reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 17th to the 23rd of March. Hope you're doing well. Equinox, obviously. Also, we've been just before the weekend. We went through the lunar eclipse, and that's what the messages from energy was all about. And there was also the lunar eclipse live that we did on Sunday night. If you haven't seen them, please do go and see them. It's a bit of an eye-opener, really, and that's what it's all about, an eye-opener, finding the rhythm in life. So let's just see how it plays out in your tarot reading here. So here we go. We brought up your cards here. We got the general energies that are here. See what's going on here. Good. It's a good power. And it's generalized. It's feeling very confident, but without confidence in one area. Seems like you're getting confidence in a lot of areas. But it also seems like this week here generally is believing in the journey that you're going on in regards to love and relationships, and also trying to tip the balance of the scales in your favor in regards to the financial side. Look at that. Eight. No, eight. No, it's not. It's the Knight. Blimey. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, so the Knight of Wands, I think you've got to be on your toes here this week, because I think you're going to be solicited quite a lot. And this is going to make your energy a lot more sort of vibrant, excitable, and sort of, I think it's almost sort of like, I want to say spontaneous, but it's sort of like, it's almost as like you're taking the other foot, as it were, counterbalancing things. And I think you're going to surprise a lot of people around you with that. And you're going to find an aspect of you that's going to be really nice. Let's just see what's going on. Yeah, I see the karmic path seems to be playing really strongly. It's about on your relationship side or your emotional side of life. It's like you have a plan of action that you want, or there's something that you wish to experience. Let's put it that way. And you're holding on to it tightly. I think you should do as well. I would stay true to what you want and what you want to experience. And this came out in the messages from energy as well. It was all about finding your rhythm in life. And this is totally true. It's the Four of Pentacles for me as well is about sort of spending your emotions and your energies in a very shrewd way, not shrewd way, but in a very sensible way, in a way that works for you. So not just giving away things. Okay? On the synchronicities in the outside world, well, that seems to sort of like, it does go straight up. So it's got a lot of definition. I think all the synchronicities, I think almost like confirming things for you. Yeah, you get the Knight. I didn't get the Knight. I'm stuck on that Knight now. You get the Chariot card. So I think this is where the energy around you, and I would be very attentive to it. I think the energies around you is going to help you move things on a lot quicker and stick to the plan, basically, of what you want in the way of a relationship. If you're out looking for a relationship, if you stick to the plan, there's a good chance it's going to go very quickly. And from the past, I think you've been very reliable and etc. And this is where I think the spontaneity comes in and playing things a little bit counterbalanced. I think you've been very reliable in the past, and it's like, people might have taken you for granted. Yeah, and you get the eight of cups here. And the Eight of Cups is all about an eclipse as well. And it's eclipsing the light, so you have to be curious. You have to go out there and explore the ideas of what you want. And I think this is where, as I said, I think you've been very reliable, very consistent, and etc. And now you want to discover a lot more things for you. And I would certainly be pushing it out there. On the future self, because you're sticking to your goals and what you decide and what you want to experience out of life, I think it's bringing a lot of balance back into your life as well. Yeah, you're playing smart. I think you're finding a key to your happiness. And that key is all in the rhythm of life. And this drum here, this Knight of Wands, is all about that. Is finding that rhythm, that beat within you. This is exactly what we were talking about on the messages from energy. How should you engage in this week here? Search for balance and harmony, I think, as well. You get the Queen of Wands. And yeah, this is all about concentrating on that one thing that really makes you tick. But you've got a lot of things going on around you at her base. There's a lot of lights going on around her. But at the same time, it's concentrating on one thing at the time. And I think that's where you're going to have a bit more success if you be very concentrated about how you give your emotions and your energies to the situation. Let's just see what's going on the financial side. Karmic path seems to be really big, but also the future seems to be really big. And I think this is about, if you want this thing out of life, if you want this success, if you want that house, or if you want that type of life, yes, you've got to live it, you've got to want it, but you've got to start tipping the scales of justice in your favor. And it's all about putting a thumb onto the scales. That's what I'm getting of it. Yeah, on your karmic path here, you get the Judgment card. Yeah, totally. This is all that judgment. This is talking about tipping the scales, because you need, there is something that's going on in your life. Either you've got an idea of a job that you want to be going for, or this business you want to be doing, and it's not just a business. It's also a karmic thing. It feels like this is exactly what I should be doing. And if it feels like that, then that's what you should be doing. And you should be, by hook or by crook, you should be able to get there, And what's the synchronicities? Synchronicities plays into very much in the here and now. So I think there's a lot of intuition that you've got to pay attention to. You get the Empress card here. Yeah, I think you're building something really new. I think that's what that Judgment card is all about. You're realizing your higher calling. And because you're realizing your higher calling, all of a sudden the world around you as well is helping you to become a much richer person. And it's giving rise to a new idea, or giving birth to a new way of being, or a new way of doing things. Where she's taken the emotions out of the situation so she can see clearly what is going on in her world around her. And it works for you in a favor. So you've got to start tipping that in your direction. What's the past all about? The past plays into this, and I think there's a sort of it seems like you're knocking on a lot of doors, but none of them were opening for you. But you have been very consistent. Yeah, you get the Queen of Pentacles. This is a beautiful financial card, really. And it's like you've been waiting around for it to happen. And yeah, that's a good thing. Patience is brilliant and everything like that. But also at the same time, it's not going to happen if you don't go out there and get it. And I think this is the change that's coming in this week here financially. You're going out there and you're getting it. Let's just see what's going on in your future self. There is an opportunity that is coming your way here. And it's difficult to take this opportunity because it risks to change your life a little bit on your personal level as well. But it is an opportunity that it's a one-off opportunity. It's a one-off. Yeah, look at that. You get the Ace of Cups. There's a big opportunity coming for you here. And I think this ties into, it's really calling to you. And this is the ultimate calling for you, really, more than anything else, Leo. I wouldn't ignore it. I'm going to pull some cards on that afterwards in a minute. We're going to do some clarifying of what's going on. I'd like to see what's going on. Let's just see how you should engage in this. Similar to how you should engage in the relationship side, I think you're looking at getting success to bring harmony back into your life. Yeah, look at that. Real balance, patience, turning negative into positive, really starting to go after your heart's desires, I think, and being very calm about how you progress and how you engage in the week. I think it's going to be really good for you. But this opportunity that is arising is because you realize this is what I should be doing. And that's what comes out there, with the Ace of Cups. Let's just bring up your elements, because I'd like to see that at the moment. I think it's be good for you to see that as well, what's going on here at the moment. So let's just pull them up there. I'm a bit technical details going on here. Can't really find it. Here we go. Blimey. I'm a healer. That's what I do. I'm not a technical genius in that respect. So let's just see what's going on here. We've got your fire at the surface and your earth at the base. Now, as I was saying in the messages from energy, there's a bit of everything at the moment coming through the energy. There's fire, there's earth, there's water, there's air. There's quite literally air. So what we're looking for is constructive combinations. For example, water and fire can sometimes be very destructive, and so can water and air. And you do have that water that comes in from Cancer here, but it does cross with that air that comes in from Libra. So that may be a little bit touch and go, difficult, but certainly on your karmic path here, you're building a lot with this fire and earth because it plays really well together. So I think these are going to be really important. The Judgment card and the Empress card, I think they're going to be really important. They're certainly going to create that sort of outcome. And this is where you get the combination of that water that comes across your fire here on your financial side. And I said, it may be a difficult decision to make because it will affect your life. It really will. It will change a lot of directions within your life. So let's just pull on a few cards that I think are sort of important for you. Let me just put all the cards back in their sort of positions, as it were. Okay. So let's just see what's going on. I'd like to see what's going on with this cardinal water that seems to be coming through. That seems to be playing quite an important part. But let's just see first of all, let's start from the financial side, on the Judgment and the Empress, because I think that's what's going to do you the most. Yeah, look at that Tower. This Judgment call here isn't, you can't ignore it. I think if you ignore it, it's at your own peril. Unfortunately, and look at that just fell out. Look at that. You get the Emperor with the Empress as well. Absolutely beautiful. This is a very, very powerful combination, and you get the Magician card as well. Look at the energies, how the energies can combine here for you. I think you've got everything to manifest and make the ultimate success out of your financial life. It's all to do with this thing that you are realizing is within you to do. And this is what I should be doing. That's the sensation I get out of it. And also it feels so right because you've got the fire and earth. And because you've got that fire and earth within you, it really is reflecting you enormously. A great, great opportunity. Let's just see what this Ace of Cups opportunity is all about. Death and rebirth. Yeah, I think this is like either a job offering, that a real good job offering that you're going after, that is going to change your life. Ultimately, it's going to change loads of it in your life, I think. Six of Swords. Maybe that's where the patience comes in. Maybe you need to be, you have to, don't try and go faster than the music. Realize that this is the opening of a doorway and you've got to go through it. Once you go through it, there's loads to explore on the other side of the doorway. The Hierophant, one of the best cards in the pack. Once you do go through this, I think it's going to become very easy for you to realize how to progress, how to develop this idea, this opportunity that's coming in for you. And I think it's this week here you're realizing in you what is the best thing for you. That's what the main thing for you is at the moment. And getting into alignment with yourself, finding the beat within the rhythm of life. Okay, let's just see what's going on with this water that comes across. Yeah, this water, as I said, this water from Cancer comes all the way across here. It makes for very productive here and now. There is no doubt about it with the water and the earth. It's very fertile. And it is going to change things within your relationship side. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune can blow both ways. But at the same time, I think it's more of a case that, it's grinding out the results, as it were. You get the five of swords. This is where the curiosity comes in. It plays into the 8 of cups, and also the 7 of swords, where you're walking away from complications more than anything else, and you're walking towards that. That's what the 8 of wands is doing. From the past to the future, your curiosity is opening up and sort of saying, what if this happens? How is this going to affect my relationship? And I think there's going to be a lot of questions that needs to be answered, but they're going to be answered very quickly because you've got the Chariot card here. Let's go and see what's going down on that sort of section there. You get the World card as well. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity for you to be had. There's a whole new beginning by the looks of things within the relationship sides. And you get the King of Swords. Wisdom and judgment that comes out of your connection with everything. This is where I think you need to be very concentrated. Don't give away things too easily. Make sure whatever you do in your physical life, make sure it's in the direction so it brings joy and, it brings the experience that you so wish to sort of, you wish to have within the world. And I think you've got control over it, really. And I think you've got control over it because of this opportunity that's arriving on your financial side. So there you go, Leos. Thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate it. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I'll see you on the Messages from Energy or the live that's on Sunday night, where you can ask any question you like. And that goes out at 9 o'clock at GMT time. That's UK time. I'll see you there. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.